So, think of a device that seamlessly can think faster than you can blink and process AI tasks that would make today's phones struggle. The S27 Ultra might just be that device, and what Samsung is planning could completely change how we use our phones. We're talking about a 2-nanometer processor that sounds like something from science fiction, but it's very real and coming sooner than you think. Today we're diving deep into everything we know about the S27 Ultra and why this phone could be the biggest leap forward in smartphone technology we've seen in years. If you're someone who loves staying ahead of the tech curve, this video is definitely for you. Let's start with the heart of this beast, the processor that's going to power it all. Samsung is reportedly planning to equip the S27 Ultra with Qualcomm's upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro processor. This isn't just another yearly upgrade with slightly better numbers. According to reliable sources including Digital Chat Station, a well-known Chinese tipster, Qualcomm is developing two flagship chips right now. These chips have code names SM8975 and SM8950, which industry experts believe correspond to the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro and its standard version. The real game changer here is the move to a 2-nanometer manufacturing process. To put this in perspective, smaller nanometer processors mean more transistors can fit in the same space, leading to better performance and energy efficiency. So, TSMC is likely going to manufacture these chips, and they've been pushing the boundaries of what's possible in semiconductor technology. But the improvements go way beyond just making things smaller. The CPU structure is getting a complete redesign that focuses on balanced performance. Instead of the current setup, we're looking at 2 prime cores, 3 performance cores, and 3 efficiency cores. This might sound technical, but here's what it means for you as a user. Your phone will be smarter about managing different types of tasks. Heavy gaming or video editing will use the prime cores, regular app usage will rely on performance cores, and background tasks will run on efficiency cores. This smart distribution means your phone won't waste battery power running simple tasks on powerful cores. You'll get longer battery life, less heat generation, and smoother performance even when multitasking heavily. The S26 Ultra uses a different core structure with 2 main cores and 6 performance cores, so this represents a fundamental shift in thinking. Now let's talk about graphics performance, because that's where things get really exciting. The Pro version of the chip is expected to feature the Adreno 850 GPU with up to 18 megabytes of graphics memory. For comparison, the standard model might use the Adreno 845 GPU with 12 megabytes of graphics memory. This clear split shows that Qualcomm is serious about creating distinct performance tiers. Premium devices like the S27 Ultra will get noticeably better graphics performance for gaming, video editing, and AR applications. The current S26 Ultra runs on the Adreno 840 GPU, so we're looking at a significant upgrade in graphics capabilities. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Memory technology is also getting a major upgrade. Samsung is reportedly planning to include LPDDR6 RAM in the S27 Ultra, moving away from the LPDDR5X used in current flagship phones. And LPDDR6 isn't just faster. It's built with a completely redesigned architecture that handles data more efficiently. Think of it like upgrading from a regular highway to a multi-lane superhighway with smart traffic management. Apps will open faster, switching between tasks will feel smoother, and you'll notice better overall responsiveness. The improved bandwidth will be especially noticeable when handling demanding tasks like 4K video editing, intensive gaming, or running multiple AI applications simultaneously. However, there's a potential downside to consider. Advanced RAM technology typically costs more, and memory prices have already been increasing. This could mean the S27 Ultra might come with a higher price tag than previous generations. But the performance benefits might justify the cost for users who demand the best possible experience. Speaking of AI, this is where the Galaxy S27 Ultra could really shine. Smartphones are no longer just communication devices, they're becoming AI-powered computers that fit in your pocket. Real-time language translation, advanced photo processing, generative AI tasks, and smart assistants all require serious processing power. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro is designed to handle these AI tasks directly on your device rather than sending them to cloud servers. This means faster responses, better privacy protection, and the ability to use AI features even when you don't have a strong internet connection. Imagine editing photos with AI that understands exactly what you want to achieve, or having conversations translated in real time during international travel. These capabilities will likely become standard features rather than experimental novelties. Samsung has been using a dual chipset strategy recently, and this will probably continue with the S27 series. The Ultra model will likely get the premium Snapdragon processor, while the Standard and Plus models might use Samsung's own Exynos chips. This approach allows Samsung to offer maximum performance where it matters most while continuing to develop their in-house chip technology. Now, let's address something that might surprise you about the S27 Ultra's design. Early reports suggested Samsung was considering making the phone even thinner by switching to a different S Pen technology. The company could have saved 0.3 mm in thickness by moving to an active electrostatic system. But here's the catch. This would have required the S Pen to have its own built-in battery. This would have made the pen thicker, less convenient to use, and potentially less reliable due to battery failure risks. Samsung ultimately decided against this change, prioritizing S Pen functionality over achieving the thinnest possible design. This decision makes sense when you consider that the S Pen is a defining feature of the Ultra series. Users buy Ultra phones specifically for the S Pen capabilities, so compromising that experience for a slightly thinner phone wouldn't be worth it. The focus has shifted away from the ultra-thin phone trend that dominated a few years ago. Samsung is winding down edge-related operations and focusing more on practical functionality rather than just aesthetic thinness. This means the S27 Ultra will prioritize performance, battery life, and user experience over being the thinnest phone on the market. Let's put all of this in perspective and think about what it means for the smartphone industry. The move to 2nm processors represents more than just a spec upgrade. It signals a fundamental shift toward AI-driven mobile computing, where your phone becomes a truly intelligent assistant. The combination of better CPU architecture, advanced DPU capabilities, faster memory, and improved AI processing creates a platform for entirely new types of applications. We might see mobile apps that can handle tasks currently reserved for desktop computers. Video editing, 3D rendering, complex data analysis, and advanced gaming could all become seamless mobile experiences. The improved efficiency means these powerful capabilities won't come at the cost of battery life. In fact, the 2nm process should deliver better battery performance despite the increased processing power. This addresses one of the biggest complaints about current flagship phones, that powerful features drain the battery too quickly. Competition in the smartphone industry is increasingly focused on AI capabilities and intelligent features rather than just raw performance numbers. The Galaxy S27 Ultra seems positioned to lead this trend with hardware specifically designed for AI workloads. However, it's important to remember that these are still rumors and leaks, even from reliable sources. Samsung hasn't officially announced anything about the Galaxy S27 series, and specifications could change before launch. The phone is still about a year away from release, so there's time for adjustments based on market conditions and technical developments. But the consistent reports from multiple sources suggest that Samsung is indeed planning something significant with the S27 Ultra. The S27 Ultra is shaping up to be more than just another flagship phone upgrade. With its 2nm processor, redesigned CPU architecture, advanced graphics capabilities, and LPDDR6 memory, it represents a major step forward in mobile technology. The focus on AI performance and intelligent features suggests that smartphones are evolving into truly smart devices that can understand and assist with complex tasks. What excites you most about these rumored specifications? Are you more interested in the gaming performance improvements, the AI capabilities, or the overall efficiency gains? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Samsung S27 Ultra news and leaks as we get closer to the official announcement. The future of smartphones is looking incredibly exciting, and the S27 Ultra might just be the device that brings that future to our hands. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.